So, gifted education is something that is found everywhere across the board, ranging from kindergarten to high school. So, what am I going to talk about? Well, I'm going to focus on Spartanburg District 1 and mainly the middle school because I work at Mabry Middle School. Okay, and I'm going to focus on the argument about getting gifted and talented levels of classes across all core subjects. Right now, at least at Mabry Middle School, I can't speak for other middle schools, we have just GT/honors classes for math and English. When it comes to science and social studies, well, it's just a mix of students. We currently offer GT/honors classes for 7th grade and 8th grade math and English. 8th grade right now can actually take high school credit courses in math. And starting next year, Mabry will offer high school credit courses in both 7th and 8th grade for math and high school classes for 8th grade in English. Now, what do you notice? Well, this is all math and English. And while math and English are important, we can't forget science and social studies. So, what improvements do I think can be made? Well, first of all, I think we should attempt to offer GT level courses for science and social studies. Those are 2 core classes. Every student has to take them. And students, if they're taking GT level courses in math and English, well, odds are those same students need that GT level challenge in science and social studies. Again, right now we're only offering it for English and math, and those high-level students that are in the GT honors courses, they need a push. And when they're in the same class as lower-level students in science and social studies, it's hard to give them the push that they need. So you're saying, okay, I see your improvement. Why should we do it? Well, why should we do it? I mean, we have these high-level thinkers who are put with students who can barely do 2 plus 2. And I think that we're challenging the lower thinkers, yes, but our higher level thinkers are not being challenged enough because the curriculum has to meet the needs of everyone. So the higher level thinkers don't always get challenged in those science and social studies classes. Our textbooks for this course talked about how slower learning students receive special education, so our higher level students should also receive special education. It's being fair on both ends of the court. The lower students get the help they need, and the higher students get the help they need. GT courses also improve content and process. So content is the advancement and enrichment of the subject matter that students have to learn. And the process is how they go about learning and thinking about it and the procedures they use to learn the material and apply the knowledge they have learned. So how would all this come about? Well, the first thing that I would do is begin with the trial year. So figure out what works and what doesn't. I would just start with one GT/honors class for 1 grade level. So science and social studies 8th grade, put honors. So then once they figure out what works, what doesn't, do 1 GT class for each subject for 7th and 8th grade the next year. Once they see what works, what doesn't, they can continue with having 1 GT class for science and social studies in 7th and 8th grade. Then they can continue with that or add more levels, add more classes based on the number of students that come in that need GT level courses. So will this have any impact in their future? Well, for students, those higher level students are going to be able to be challenged in all core subjects. They're also going to be challenging their mental processes, not in just math and English, but also science and social studies. Our teachers will be able to serve students better because in science and social studies we'll have our higher kids in one class and our medium to lower kids in another, so teachers can base their instruction on the level of their student. Parents can be comforted and know that their child is getting taught on their level. So they're being challenged for what they need to be challenged with, but they're also not being taught things that's out of their reach. Administration will see changes in their test scores for GT students with science and social studies because they're being taught those higher order thinking skills and being challenged in more ways than they can be now. And the community will be able to experience students with a broader range of thinking skills and just skills in general for all subjects and not just math and English. If you want more information, there are my list of resources. Thank you.